Welcome back to another historic My League rebuild here on NBA 2K17. In today's video, we are going to be rebuilding the 1996 San Antonio Spurs. I have not used this roster in quite some time. It's a great roster. It's been updated several times, I really think specifically for me. So thank you to the roster creator. Of course, I'll try to remember to leave it down in the description. If I don't, somebody will remind me, of course. But today, rebuilding the 1996 Spurs. Wanted to go back to do a few historic rebuilds because been doing a lot of current rebuilds with teams that just drafted their new players and stuff like that. So we're going to go back doing a historic rebuild today. This is the year before the Spurs drafted Tim Duncan. Obviously, I believe it was the first overall pick. I'm going to sound like an idiot if it wasn't, but I believe it definitely was the first overall pick. This team either really lucked out getting the first overall pick. I'm not sure if they just won the lottery totally, becoming David Robinson probably carried them just a lot in general, but he is the only untouchable on this team, probably the only person I'm not going to be trading. I think I'm going to try to trade like the rest of my players for another good pick because I do want another good pick because I want to make sure I want to try to repeat history and get Tim Duncan. So that is something I have to do. I'm going to go ahead and look around the league right now, just other bad teams, maybe try to get their pick, and I'll see you guys when I have a trade. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make this trade work out with the New Orleans Pelicans, sending them Sean Elliott and our 2018 unprotected first-round pick for their unprotected first-round pick this year, and this guy is 48 overall, really just a filler player. Because I do want their pick this year, because I know they're going to be bad. Their highest overall on their team is a 77, so I really want to get this done. I'd be willing to give up like 4 seconds if I honestly had to. We need to get this to go through, because I definitely want two great... Oh, wow. All right, one more first in 2020. It might have been an overpay, but our team's going to be bad this year anyways. They want... Oh, boy. I'm going to start 7-1, 7... You know what? Whatever. It really doesn't matter to me. So this team's obviously going to be pretty bad. We should have 2 top 5 picks in the draft next year, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1, where hopefully we can get Tim Duncan. And at the end of season number 1, Antonio McDyess is your MVP, 28 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3.5 blocks. Absolute monster. Antoine Walker, Rookie of the Year for the Celtics. Kurt Thomas, Sixth Man of the Year. Kevin Garnett, Defensive Player of the Year. Dale Davis, Most Improved, and Fred Hoiberg, and obviously wasn't the coach at the time, Coach of the 16-20. Chicago Bulls is your Coach of the Year. Obviously they have Michael Jordan on their team. They're going to be good. I didn't see our record till now. I did not. 18 and 60. We have an all-star center. I didn't mean to do that. We have. I mean, really? All right. Well, you know what? It happens, but that's just sad. How did the Pelicans do? Because that's really going to make or break how I feel right now. Standings-wise, Pelicans did bad too. All right. Actually, I want to check on some stats. How did we do that bad? I mean, Jesus Christ. David Robinson, 27 points, 15 rebounds, 3.5 assists, but 18 wins? That's it? I mean, seriously? This game sometimes is a little bit confusing, but you know what? It happens. Pistons and Trailblazers in the finals. Grant Heller Finals MVP for the Pistons. Okay, future is definitely bright. League meetings right now. Going to go ahead and decline all of these, obviously, if we ever get there. There we go. Head coach. Whatever, I'll just bring in Steve Kerr. I really don't care too much. Cool. Welcome to the team, Steve Kerr. Up to the draft. Wonder what picks we're going to have. We do have the 3rd and the 6th pick, so we definitely got screwed in the lottery a little bit, but 3 and 6 isn't bad. I might try to trade 6 for like a player already, and I think I'm going to go ahead and try to trade 3 for the number 1 overall pick, because I do want to make sure I get Tim Duncan, so I'll see you guys when I have those trades. So I'm going to go ahead and see if the Milwaukee Bucks will accept this deal, sending them the 3rd overall pick and 4 bench players, none of which are good at all. Just for the 1st overall pick, they don't want to do that, but how about if I give you a 1st round pick next year? They do that. It might have been an overpay, but you know what? I wanted to get rid of that salary anyways. So now it's really just, oh, but why is like older Tim Duncan on our books? That's annoying, but you know what? It's fine. I'm not bringing anybody back really. David Robinson's going to be on this team for now at least. And then 6th overall pick. Let's see what I can get. Sean Elliott. No, thank you. Anything else? 12th? No. Rick Fox. Ooh, Dikembe. Only is 29. Nick Anderson. Jim Jackson. You know what, though? I think I'm going to try to get 2 studs in the draft. So, what could I get? Who has this 5th pick? 5th pick is Clippers. All right. You know what? Whatever. You know what? I'll just see how it goes in the draft, and I'll see you guys rookie signings. Obviously, taking Tim Duncan, number 1 overall, who I drafted at number 6. So we are going to be making this trade with the Atlanta Hawks, sending them the 6th overall pick along with the 2nd round pick for Dikembe Mutombo. Reason being, the draft class that I use only does have 3 real players in it. It's, you'll actually see in a second. It's Duncan. Who else is it? Why am I feeling like an idiot right now? But you'll see it in a second. Like Chuck Dawkins, not a real person. So I really didn't want to draft somebody that's not even a real person. That just would have been stupid and wouldn't have been fun. Obviously, I took Tim Duncan overall. It's Billups and McGrady. Excuse me. Sorry. But Duncan's obviously the point of this. I might either trade, what the hell am I trying to say, Mutombo, or I might go ahead and just trade David Robinson, depending on what I want to do, because I'm not trading Tim Duncan. God, morale sucks in this game. But you know what? We're cool. Team player options, we have none to decide on. Not that I would have been bringing any of those trash players back anyways, but free agents, I'm really just going to let them all go. Don't want any of them. Okay. Jordan's here, but if we look at our cap situation, we're good. 56 mil. That's really, really solid. Honestly, what could I get for David Robinson? Dude, it's got 4-star trade value. Jalen Rose only making 7 mil. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to let Mutombo play center for us. I really don't care too much because, wow. I think that's a steal, honestly, because Jalen Rose, like, what was he? This is like 87 overall. 87 overall, making $7 million a year. That clears up cap space. We now have $74 million. That might be enough for 3 maxes. And that could really put this team over the edge. So I'm going to go after Jordan, obviously. I'd be stupid not to. Player option, no trade clause. He does not want to come here at all. I get that. Gary Payton's restricted. He always gets matched. Reggie Miller might be nice, bringing some shooting on this team, but I don't know if he will come here. We are his only offer. I don't really need Ewing, but I would offer him a deal. Chris Webber. Nice power forward for back. Actually, shit, I forgot we have Tim Duncan. All right, looks like I might. If we get Chris Webber, it looks like I'm going to be trading him. Point guards, we really. I'll bring in Tim Hardaway. His son just got paid way more than he ever did in real life. Ooh, Jason Kidd, actually. This is a nice free agency class. Jason Kidd's there. Okay, so we do get Chris Webber after day 1. Okay, I don't know why Jordan went to the Pistons. We get Reggie Miller after day 2. And can I get Jason Kidd right now? Jason Kidd. Look at this team now. This team looks so much better already. Definitely have to make at least one trade. We're not working with literally, we have no cap space anymore. Bird rights on these 2 guys. I'll just bring them back, I guess. It really doesn't matter. So, oh, Kevin Garnett. Oh, damn it. Would have really liked to go after. But you know what? I'm fine with how the team's looking. See you guys at the start of season number 1 with at least one trade. So I did decide that I'm going to roll with this rotation, at least for 1 season, to see how it's doing. I may make a trade at the trade deadline if we're not doing so well. But Jason Kidd, Reggie Miller, Jalen Rose, Chris Webber, and Tim Duncan. I think I'm just going to let Duncan play center, honestly. I really don't care too much. Mutombo, and then the bench is trash. Big issue there. Obviously, Mutombo's coming off the bench, but that is literally it. So this team might do poorly. It happens. Hopefully, we can exceed 18 wins like last year, or like we had last year. But see you guys at the end of season number 2. Hopefully, we can at least make the playoffs. And at the end of season number 1, our very own Chris Webber, MVP. 22 points, 13 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1.5 steals, 2 blocks. 70 and 12. I mean, come on. We went from 18 wins to 70. That is insane. Tim Duncan, of course, is going to be your rookie of the year. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1 steals, 2 blocks. Tyrone Corbin, 6th man of the year. Kevin Garnett, defensive player of the year. Is he teaming up with AI? Oh, blood, that's ridiculous. Jason Granger. Jason Granger? Oh, he's, all right, undrafted, whatever. Really? Steve Kerr can't even get coach of the year. Mike Malone? Really? 70 and 12, though. Like, are you kidding me? Player stats in the year. Chris Webber led us in scoring, then Reggie Miller, Jalen Rose, Tim Duncan, Jason Kidd, Dikembe Mutombo, and the rest just really doesn't matter. Rebounds was Webber, Mutombo, Duncan. Assists, Kidd, Webber, Babcock. Dude, 70 and 12. Are you kidding me? We beat the Thunder in 6, which would have been the Supersonics at the time. We're losing. Okay, we lost to the Lakers in 6. Guess 70 and 12 doesn't mean shit, but you know what? It's cool. Lakers win the championship. At least we can say we lost to the champions. Shaq's your finals MVP. Shaq and Kobe's, of course, nasty. But we will be going on to 1 more season. Staff signing, we should still have Steve Kerr. We do. Up to the draft, we don't have any picks, even if we actually might have a pick. But even if we do, it's not going to be a good pick. We do not even have a pick, so who really cares? Up to team player options. Shit, I have to re-sign Jalen Rose. Don't die. That is unfortunate. Mitch McGarry. No, what the hell? Why is Mitch McGarry on this team? Jalen Rose needs to be re-signed. That needs to happen. Sean Kemp is here, but we don't have bird rights on him. What the fuck? Why does this game do this sometimes? Why does this game just like not give people bird rights sometimes? It's so annoying. Now I'm gonna have to sit here. All right, I can get Sabonis on the minimum. I'll take that. Oh my god, if he doesn't. Son of a bitch. All right, you know what? This is just not gonna go well. You know what? I'm just gonna bring in a bunch of guys. Really, just bench pieces. I'm gonna have to trade somebody to get a new small forward at the start of season number 2. 3, excuse me. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. So I'm going to go ahead and make this trade with the Brooklyn Nets, sending them to Dikembe Mutombo and 2 firsts for Kendall Gill and another first. Reason being, we need a small forward. I mean, that's the best I can do. Mutombo, excuse me, is only making $7 million, so not many options there. And with this rotation, honestly, I think the bench is just so bad. Free agents is not helping at all. Like, if I put up one of these 71s in a first, what could I get? Could I get, like, 2 74s or 75s? That would literally be perfect, because this is just not going to work. A 76 isn't bad if that's all I can get. Ooh, Craig Hilo, no, we do have a shooting guard off the bench. Greg Anthony? I'll take Greg Anthony right now, honestly. We just need to keep improving this bench. So, Jeff Hornacek, I'm going to keep here. Kay Felder, I don't know why Kay Felder is on this team. I don't know. There's no way to get all historic players on a team, I know it. Thomas Robbins, is he in the NBA right now? Yeah, he is, but whatever. Honestly, I really don't even care at this point. And then one more, we're going to do James Smith, a first and a second. Could I get like a 76 with the first and a second round pick? Irvin Johnson. It's not... Somebody said it in my last video with this roster too. It's not Magic Johnson. It's just Irvin Johnson. Not sure who he is, but it's not Magic. I'll just bring in Irvin Johnson. Whatever. It's fine. It's cool. Hopefully the team is looking a little bit better now. We have a lot of big men off the bench, but you know what? It's fine. I'll live. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. Hopefully we can win a championship. This team is definitely good enough. Scoring options. I don't even know. I think I'm going to do Weber, Miller, and then Duncan. Weber, Miller, Duncan. All right. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. Hopefully we can finally win a championship with this team. And at the end of season number 3, Antoine Walker is your MVP, averaging 22 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Absolute monster. This guy's not real. I did an auto-generated draft class. Juwan Howard is your 6th man of the year. Kevin Garnett, Defensive Player of the Year. Howard Eisen, I've never heard of him. Definitely could be a real person. I've never heard of him. Finally, thank you. Some appreciation for Steve Kerr. 64-18, we do go first in the Western Conference. Obviously, it's not 70 wins like last year, but we did lose Jalen Rose, so of course that's a big blow to the team. Standings-wise, we were 7 games over the Pelicans, who actually looked like they turned it around. Antonio McDyess, it's really just Antonio McDyess. I don't know how this team won 57 wins. Chris Webber, again, absolute monster. 21 points, 13 rebounds. You guys can really just read the stats. It's really not that hard. Okay, Clippers in the first round. Let's sweep them. Let's sweep them. I'm not losing again. Lakers are somehow a 6 seed, and they lost in the first round, so it looks good to me. Fucking hell. I blew a 3-1 lead. I just thought it would be so easy. You know what? It's fine. It's hard. It sucks. The fucking Brooklyn Nets won it. Really. I'm so done with this. Okay, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Team was pretty good. Obviously, the bench wasn't great, but as good as I could get it with the cap space I was working with. Of course, I should have bird rights on Jalen Rose, but I didn't. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this 1996 San Antonio Spurs rebuild. Let me know any other teams you want me to rebuild using this roster. Again, if the roster creators watching this video, thank you so much, man. Best roster I've ever seen on this game. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys all in the next video.